Hello everybody, it's me, Billy of Speed Force Productions, and welcome to a discussion video, another Sonic discussion video. However, this time I'm doing it a little differently. I am doing a group discussion video, which I haven't really done a lot, just from experience. Today I'm joined by, once again, Blaine, or as you guys knew him, Choosing. How you doing, buddy?
Heyo, not too shabby.
Alright, and not only is it Blaine today, we have 3 new people that have never been on the channel before. New collaborators, new special guests. Introduce yourself, my friends.
Hello there, I am Seth, also known as Zero Knight. I do stuff, I do whatever I happen to feel like doing on my YouTube channel. I used to make video game reviews, but I don't do them anymore because I lost the motivation to do them. So instead, I just make videos based on whatever I'm feeling or what I would like to do. In fact, I did a commentary of Sonic Adventure 2 with a friend, I think last year, planning on doing some more in the future. But yeah, I am a big fan of the Sonic the Hedgehog series, and I've been a fan since, I want to say 2003 actually, and yeah, I'm just happy to be here. So yeah.
Hey, it's me, Soul, your favorite Splatoon enthusiast and remix artist. Let's see. I've been a Sonic fan, I guess, since birth. I mean, ever since I was a baby, I was given like this Sonic plush, and I don't even have it anymore. But like that was like my first exposure, and I guess I just never grew out of it, and never will. So yeah.
Hey everyone, Super Shaddix Boom here, or you can just refer to me as Shaddix. I like to play with Sonic the Hedgehog toys in front of a camera, specifically ones made by Jack Specific.
That's a beautiful intro right there.
I was ready, man.
Okay, and so today's topic is about, because Sonic Colors got leaked initially about a potential remaster under the name Sonic Colors Ultimate, we're going to be talking today about Sonic the Hedgehog game remasters that we would like to see and what we would like to see happen in them, like any changes made and all that kind of jazz. Before we get into that, these guys, I don't think have ever made videos about talking about the Sonic Colors League remaster did like my last video, so we're just gonna quickly listen to them and and listen to what they have to say about the potential remaster of Sonic Colors. So, your thoughts, guys?
Sonic Colors, oh boy. Sonic Colors is a game in which my opinion has shifted all over the place for the past couple of years. I guess you could say, it's like a roller coaster, as Knuckles once said. But, like I went from disliking the game to liking the game to straight up being kinda mixed on the game like I am today. I'm definitely not against the idea of Sonic Colors getting a remaster though. As far what I think we can expect for this supposed remaster, it would be, 1080p, 60 frames per second, maybe 4K, I don't know. But as for what I would personally want to see in a remaster of Sonic Colors, I only want one thing and one thing only, and that's I just want another playable character besides Sonic, because that was the one thing that always aggravated me from 2010 to 2013. I was sick of Sonic being the only playable character, and I'm just like, I don't want to play as Sonic anymore. I want to play Tails or Shadow or Knuckles. Screw Sonic. Sonic is always playable. I want to be Tails or Knuckles or Shadow. Like, I just want to be someone that isn't Sonic because I'm so freaking tired of him. But yeah, as for the characters I think should be playable, I personally want Tails to be playable the most since he's already in the game, and I think it would, and Tails is supposed to be the Luigi to Sonic, like he's supposed to be the sidekick, and I think he should get as much screen time as Luigi does in the Mario games. I think Tails deserves to be playable just as much as Sonic, or at least almost as much as Sonic, and yeah, like give him his flights. You don't have to give him the boost if you don't want to, but yeah, I just want to play as Tails. But if Sega is really too lazy to implement a playable Tails, I at least want them to make Shadow playable. Like Shadow would definitely be much easier to make playable since just make him play exactly like Sonic. Only you just gotta animate him differently, and that's it. So yeah, I just want Shadow or Tails to be playable in this supposed Sonic Colors remaster. That's really all I want for that. So yeah.
All right, right on. What about the rest of you?
Well, if I can say anything, personally, when it comes to me and Colors, when it first came out, I wasn't really too big on it. But then, as time went on, I thought it was actually a really good game, and it could be what could be seen as a lot of first new Sonic fans game, or their introduction to the series, and with all the new voice act changes, and it just seems like they were trying something new, and personally, I guess I thought that was pretty neat. But if they were gonna do anything with the remaster, definitely HD textures, definitely like Seth said, 60 frames per second, maybe add 4K, and there's been a few bugs and glitches, perhaps Sonic's drift mechanic didn't work too well. If he stopped, he would end up just walking, and then you would have to awkwardly position him back onto the stage. It was a little wonky.
Yeah, actually, if I may add on to that thing, Soul, something they could do for a remaster that would also be appreciated is give us about as much control over Sonic as we did in Sonic Unleashed. Don't make the QuickTime events or the drifting scripted. Give us the option to do it anytime we want, regardless. So yeah.
And that's actually a great idea. I feel like Sonic Colors seemed a bit too easy.
The reason why the quick steps and the drifting were scripted was because they had to accommodate for being able to play Sonic Colors with multiple control options, including playing with just the Wii Remote alone, and I don't know why they included that. I guess because they wanted to make it, more accessible to those who don't play Sonic or whatnot. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But since since the remaster is going to be on today's consoles, I think they should take advantage of having all those buttons. So yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I applaud Nintendo for doing that. But if it's going to be a remaster on 3D, I assume it's going to be on the current consoles we have now. I'm guessing PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Series S, and X, and maybe Nintendo Switch. Did they say that?
That was one of the listings, yeah.
I think it makes perfect sense for it to be on Switch because it was initially exclusive to, or I'm sorry, it still is currently exclusive to Nintendo platforms. So I think it's safe to assume it'll be on Switch. So yeah,
it only makes sense, and I hope they wouldn't just take that away from them. But I'm guessing since you have a definite. Oh yeah.
The ray tracing.
At least on PS5 and Series X, and so.
Yeah.
But I mean, you have 3 different controller options for each. You just have one for each console, so it should be pretty easy to implement just one control scheme, and there shouldn't be any other way to change it around because the Xbox only has one specific controller that specifically was made for that console, and same with the other 2.
Alright. Blaine, Shadix, any quick thoughts?
Yeah, so as someone who started off near the era that Sonic Colors really came out, that era of Sonic games, I really liked it back then, but as time kind of went on, I kind of started realizing that the game definitely has some problems. I'm not really a big fan of the writing in the game. I think the writing could have been a lot better from what I've seen. Just some of the weird interactions that Sonic has. I mean, lots of it's pretty good, but lots of it's kind of cheesy to me, and I just think it could have been a little better.
Yeah.
I also, I do like the DS version. I played the DS version when I was younger. I haven't really gone back to that version, so I really don't remember too much about that one. You did a remaster. I liked your idea, Seth, about adding more playable characters. I think if they did a remaster, I think they should add a little more content. This is a long stretch, but Nintendo has kind of been doing this with their games, like Mario 3D World, for example. Recently, they added more content to that game.
Yeah.
And maybe Sega could add more content to Sonic Colors. Maybe add Tails as a playable character or something, or add more levels in general or something. It'd be really cool to see that.
Agreed.
Alright, Shaddix, any quick thoughts on Sonic Colors Remaster?
Colors is cool. I don't think there's really anything that need to change about the game except for like performance and visuals. But I want Game Land to have online play. That'd be epic.
Oh, that would be really cool.
As long as you know we get our screen this time, unlike Super Mario 3D World Online.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If they can do that, then yeah, then go for it. Alrighty, so that is the topic of Sonic Colors. Now we're gonna go into our own picks for Sonic games to get remastered, and I don't know what picks you guys have, but I know what picks I have, and I've got some quite interesting picks.
Oh, I got a pick.
You want to say
It's not just one game. It could be multiple games.
Okay. Do you want to save yours for last, Billy, or you want to start talking about yours right away?
You guys go first.
All right. Let's start with Blaine.
With me, I mean, there's not really too many games I could think of Sonic-wise that I would want to see ports of. But if there were ports of Sonic games, it would probably be ones that I played when I was a lot younger. So I'd say, like maybe like Free Riders or something like that. Make that actually have like decent controls or something.
Oh.
Give that game a better chance.
Oh, so you mean like what some Xbox 360 Kinect games did, like Rush, a Disney Pixar adventure, a game I played. That was originally a Kinect game, and then they re-released it for Xbox One with added controller support.
Yeah, like do that for Free Riders. I think that game could really benefit from that. It could be a lot better if they did that, for sure.
That would so benefit it.
And I know this is a weird one, but the Rivals games. I really like Sonic Rivals in general. I just really like those games. I used to play multiplayer on the bus with a friend of mine. It was just such a classic game to play. Rivals 2 and 1 would be great.
Is Blaze in Rivals?
No, she's not in Rivals, but they could add Blaze if they were to make a third Rivals game, because I actually would love to see a Sonic Rivals.
That'd be cool.
I would love to see Sonic Rivals 3 at some point, so yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Alright, so is that it for you, Blaine?
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay, Seth, you go.
Okay, there are 3 Sonic games in particular that I want to see remastered. Let's start with the most obvious one, Sonic Heroes, because we already got Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2 on 360, PS3, Steam. Where's Sonic Heroes? Like Sonic Heroes is one of my favorite Sonic games. I'm surprised they haven't, ported that to new consoles with widescreen support and whatnot. It's like Sonic Heroes, I'm going to be honest, a bit of a hot take, but I'm personally a bigger fan of Sonic Heroes than I am the Sonic Adventure games. So, yeah, I really want Sonic Heroes to get, ported to today's consoles and whatnot. But aside from Sonic Heroes, I mostly want the other 2 Boost Formula games to get remastered, or Sonic Unleashed and Sonic Generations. In the case of Unleashed, I mean, that one's pretty obvious. Just give us, a better frame rate for not just, some of the stages like Atabat or Empire City, but I mean like the entire game, like some of the Werehog levels, for example. And of course, this is just my personal wanting, but make Shadow playable in the daytime stages, at least as an unlockable or something, like maybe for beat game or something. And as for Sonic Generations, I also want Shadow to be playable in that, again, as an option, like maybe unlockable for finishing the game. But unlike Unleashed, I think Generations could also really use some multiplayer. That being said, you can make more than just Shadow playable. For example, in the classic Sonic stages, give us classic Sonic and classic Tails, and for the modern Sonic stages, just make the characters Sonic and Shadow. And I think you got a winner here. Like whether it be split screen or online, just make it. I just want to race against friends like in Sonic Adventure 2.
Awesome, awesome.
But don't give us, those lame Sonic recolors like we got in Colors and Lost World. Those actually sucked and was disappointing to me. But yeah, those are pretty much the games I want to see remastered/ported the most. Just Heroes, Unleashed, Generations, and that's it.
And if you guys can't tell, Shadow is his favorite character in the series.
Yes, yeah, Shadow is my favorite Sonic character.
Working on this impression since 2012. You got this, Sonic.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
That's how he should have sounded in Generations.
It seems that we're in a bit of a match, because I've been doing this voice for less.
Impressive. Let's move on.
Alright, so you're next.
Alright, well, if there is one... Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and just say it, but I feel like it's just me personally, but I would love to see a Sonic 06 remaster. It's just so many characters in that game, so many playable characters, and as much as you don't want to hear it, they kind of, I don't want to say they play like the adventure games, but there's some moments where you can just feel that style of gameplay, like whether you play as maybe, and all you really got to do is just, all you have to do is just make the game look graphically better, fix it, and just the glitches and bugs. This time you have all the time in the world to fix that. Like nobody's rushing there. What's that?
I too would like to see a Sonic 06 remaster, like a new version of Sonic 06 or a remake of Sonic 06, but I don't think it's going to happen personally because, I think Sonic Team and Sega, they want to, act like that game never happened or at least existed or it didn't matter. Because I think, I think they're more open to acknowledging Sonic Rivals than 06. Because if you think about it, because the timeline for 06 was wiped out, the first time Sonic technically met Silver wasn't Sonic Rivals. In fact, they even acted like they met for the first time in Sonic Rivals, so yeah.
I guess you could say Sonic 06 is canon. And I wouldn't be upset if they did it again. Because it's just, I don't know, it's just something about that game. It's just the characters. There's a wide cast. Like the last time they did something like that was like Sonic Heroes, and that game did so well. And nowadays we're only just attuned to either playing as Sonic, and if we're lucky, maybe Shadow. But like in the same level, like
Interesting.
Just give me Sonic 06.
Interesting. The closest we have is that fan-made one that's on Unity.
Yeah, it looks really good too.
Yeah, it does look great. I'm looking forward to seeing the next update.
There's mod support too.
Yeah.
There you go.
Alright, was there anything else?
No, I'm just really adamant about Sonic 06.
Okay. Alright, and Shaddix, brings us to you.
Alright. I only want two things. Sonic Unleashed. Now, I know we already talked about Sonic Unleashed, but I don't want HD Unleashed. I want the true, superior version of Unleashed Definitive Edition.
Oh boy.
The game.
It has GameCube support. You don't need to do anything with the controls. The levels and everything about it make it HD, and I'm satisfied.
I'll admit I did finish Unleashed before Unleashed because when I first got Sonic Unleashed, like even though I played the 360 version first thanks to the demo at a Target, I ended up getting the Wii version first because at the time I didn't have an Xbox 360 or PS3, so I had to make do with what I had. But once I got a 360 along with Sonic Generations, I thought, oh, now I can play HD Unleashed, so that's when I actually did get to play Sonic Unleashed, so yeah.
Yeah. And Sonic Unleashed for the Wii was my first Sonic game, and I 100%ed it before I got the 360 version.
Oh,
So
wow.
I really wanted to play that version.
I never 100%ed Unleashed, but I definitely finished it, and I do recall having my fun with Unleashed, so yeah.
I remember when I first played the Wii version, I thought it was like an amazing game. I really enjoyed it. And then I played the 360 version, which I thought was even better. It was like the true game to play. And then I went back to play the Wii version just for the heck of it. And I played it and I was like, oh, this doesn't feel right. Oh.
Bruh.
Agreed.
Shaddix, was there another game?
Yes. my love and joy, Sonic and the Black Knight.
Heck
Oh.
yeah, let's go. Come on.
Let's go.
Go on.
They can just, they can just map the sword to a button, or since you don't control the camera in the game, I think it'll work just fine using the right stick, like in the Skyward Sword remake.
Oh, with like the Joy-Cons if it's on Switch.
Yes.
Personally, I think they should do more than just that when it comes to porting Sonic and the Black Knight.
That's all I
Make the
can think of. What do you got? Let's
like
see.
I think they should, make the controls more responsive, like make it so that you can interrupt your attacks into a block, much like how you could do that in something like Devil May Cry, for example.
Oh, yeah. More intuitive would be great.
Yeah, so I could, it'll be easier to like chain all these different combos together. Also, another thing I think they should change, make it so that the regular mooks don't block attacks. Only make it so that the stronger mooks block attacks. Because with something as fast paced as a game like this, I think you should keep the speed going. If you're gonna attack all these enemy soldiers and whatnot, make it so that you can actually keep doing all those combos, and make it so that only the tougher enemies are which you have to be cautious about. Like try to play a little defensively and whatnot.
Yeah, keep it more, I guess, engaging. Because if you're just mowing down enemies, it could get cumbersome. But having those engaging fights would be great.
Yeah. The basic mooks I think should be the ones that you should of course steamroll over. But the bigger enemies and tougher enemies, because there are some tougher enemies in that game. There's not just the basic mooks. So those I can understand. Having better defense and being able to try and knock you off the stage, like in what's it called, Dragon's Lair, I believe. So yeah, this is something I think all of us would agree on. Actually, make it so that you can play as the Knights of the Round Table in every stage, and not just the last stages for Black Knight.
Yeah.
Yes, I can play the whole game as Blaze.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Shadow for
That'd be
me.
cool.
Yeah.
Knuckles, let's go.
Okay, so now that brings it back to me. So, the games I would like to have remastered, ported, whatever, and how I would like it to be done. So, I'm gonna start with a quite interesting one. I would like there to be not necessarily like a poor remaster. Well, it would be a port. A collection of all the 2D handheld DIMPS Sonic games. So Sonic Pocket Adventures, Sonic Advance Trilogy, and even throw in the Sonic Rush Trilogy. Well, Sonic Rush Adventure, and the DS version of Colors. But yeah, you get the point.
3DS.
Yeah, Generations 3DS as well, and if you want to, maybe throw in Lost World 3DS, I guess.
I mean, if they're gonna throw in Lost World 3DS, I'm sure they'll, make the special stages better by, not being forced to use motion controls.
Yeah, that was the worst.
Yeah, it sucked.
Okay, so how I would like it to be done. Obviously, since it's a collection, I think going back to like how Sonic Mega Collection and Sonic Gems Collection were done, where not only do you get the games, but you also get like a bunch of bonus stuff, whether it's music, comics, special like videos like behind the scenes and
Trailers.
Trailers, or even like the intro to a particular Sonic game. So it could be like an old game, it could be one of the newer games. For the comics, I'm thinking it should be like maybe just the front covers of IDW, like they did with Mega Collection Plus. Because like Mega Collection Plus, they did it like they showed off one comic, which I think was the very first Sonic Archie comic, and then the rest of it was just the front covers to each of the comics that came later.
The IDW covers are epic, so that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I've never played or owned the Sonic Mega Collections, so all of this is flying right over my head. So I apologize for not being aware
it's
of it.
okay. It's okay. but yeah, that was one of the features, and I think that would be really cool. And obviously, the layout, it should be very like artsy, kind of like the previous collections, because those were really cool. Like you even got to see like a special background showing like the games that you're currently hovering over, so you can see like what the game looks like, and then even like give you the controls so you know how to play it. have a save feature. Well, then again, those games already have save features, so what's the point?
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be really cool because like none of these games have been like re-released in any other way. I mean, aside from Sonic Advance 1, which when it got that Japanese exclusive Wii U port, and there was even a mobile version from what I remember in Japan. So why is Japan getting it, not us?
Yeah.
Because Japan loves Sonic.
Apparently, even though it doesn't sell well there. Yeah, so that's the first one I wanted, the Sonic Dibs collection. It wouldn't be named that. That's just a name I thought of. Because what else am I gonna call it?
The Sonic handheld collection.
Hear me out on this. A remaster of Sonic and the Secret Rings.
I actually wouldn't mind that.
I wouldn't mind that either.
So like, it wouldn't be the motion controls. It wouldn't be like Sonic is, on automated running. You would actually get to use the joystick to move him.
Yeah, like in Sonic and the Black Knight.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, like the buttons to like jump and do the time break, the speed break, all that stuff, and even a button to brake if you wanted to brake. Even though the joystick would be the way to control the character. So that's another thing. I would also
keep the brake button.
I would also like to see all the other Sonic characters that were in that game that appeared in the cutscenes to have some kind of playable role. So like Tails and Knuckles. I can't remember if anyone else was there. I know Eggman was, but yeah, I'm not really fussed on Eggman. But Tails and Knuckles, that would be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, this is actually relating to Free Riders. I would like a remaster of the Sonic Riders trilogy.
Yes.
So basically, not only would we have the thing with Free Riders, but we would also have the first Sonic Riders, and we also have Zero Gravity. That would be amazing. So they would still play the same as they would. So like, the Switch, like if there was a Switch version, it would have the ability to use the Joy-Cons for motion controls, or just play it normally. Kind of like the PS2 version. So yeah, that'd be cool. Free Riders with the controller support.
I forgot Zero Gravity was on PS2.
I actually have that version. I haven't touched it because I don't have a PS2 on me. Oh well. Anyways, so the games would still play the same, like maybe update the textures a little bit, like to be more high quality, widescreen support for the first Sonic Riders, because the second game already had it, and well, we know how Free Riders looked. That would be really cool. And the last one, it just came back to me. This last one, I'm surprised this one actually never got a remaster or a port, aside from being on the Sonic Gems collection. But I'm meaning more in like how Sonic the Fighters was handled. I would like to see a remaster of Sonic R.
Oh.
Yes.
So it would be like how the game, like how Sonic the Fighters was done. So it had the ability to play online. You can do all the things that you could do in a normal game. I'd say
playable character as well.
Yeah, add Honey the Cat.
Yeah, if that can be possible, then yeah, go for it. Let's have another playable character. The question is like, who would be that playable character?
But I think the more important thing they should do for a new version of Sonic R, add new tracks, because there's only 5 tracks in the game. So yeah.
I wonder if there's any like tracks that were never added to the game. Like maybe add them back in if there was any scrapped ones.
Yeah, keyword being if there were any scrapped ones, or heck, just make some new ones if they want to, you know.
Yeah, but yeah, graphically, I think it still looks pretty decent for a Sega Saturn game, but I would like there to be the option to have either the graphics of the Sega Saturn release or the re-releases that were on PC and the Sonic Gems collection.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. And of course, even include like a little bonus area to have like special concept art, sound test. Wait, was there already a sound test in the game?
I think so. Yeah. Or at least in the Sonic Gems collection port, anyway. I'm not. I
Right.
don't know. Yeah, I don't know about the Saturn version.
Okay, yeah, so obviously bring back the sound test, and even include like a video section where you could play like the trailers or the TV ads that they played when the game was released. Yeah, you can see like the US commercials, see the Japanese commercials. If there was a UK one, show that. And even show like the artwork of different cover arts, since, you know, the game had different cover arts in different regions.
That'd be pretty neat. I like
Yeah.
artwork.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was all the remasters or ports I would have liked to see.
Interesting. I like the handheld collection idea you had.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the Sonic Rush one collection.
But yeah, I think this is about time to wrap up the video. Since we've all talked, we've all said what we wanted. Yeah, so this has been fun. This has been fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
This
It
was
was epic.
quite refreshing. Actually.
Yeah.
I will definitely be wanting to do more discussion videos in the future. We just need to make sure that there's a particular topic that's worth talking about.
And make sure we give the right times.
Yeah.
As well as whether or not us are interested in it. You know, it would have to depend on the topic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get to the end, shall we? So, thank you all for watching this video. It was an absolute blast. I'm glad I got to be with these guys because Seth, Soul, and Shaddix, this is their first time being on the channel. So, before I do my outro, would anyone like to say anything before we wrap up?
Well, I definitely enjoyed having this conversation, and I also like the ideas that were shown here today. They were pretty neat, and yeah, that's pretty much all I have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I liked talking about Sonic and the Black Knight.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. but yeah, it's been fun. I haven't done a collaboration like this in a while, actually. So, and honestly, this conversation was quite refreshing. So yeah, thanks for having me for this talk.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure. For all those watching this video, make sure to go to the links in the description to all these guys' channels, and I'll even include their Twitters if they are up for that.
Sure, I don't mind.
Cool with promoting my
Why
Twitter.
not?
Alrighty. Okay, so, thank you all for watching this video. I am Billy of Speed Force Productions, and I'll see you all in my next video. So until then, take care. Bye-bye.